me your wings. Show it to me, Seagull.
Hello! How are you? Bobby Bugs here, Raw Food City.
Yo! Finally getting a little bit of air back. I wanted to show you construction on the new mall here in Staten Island. This is an Empire Outlets. See, it's all still under construction still. She's almost done. Crazy, right? Pretty cool. This is gonna be nuts when it's done. You know, because here's the ferry here. And I guess this is all gonna be connected, you know, because the ferry actually is downstairs, the ramp. And then everyone comes out here and they walk over here and go through the mall. And then you have Staten Island Yankees. And then right next to there is supposed to be a giant Ferris wheel, one of the biggest in the world. That's gonna be crazy. This place is gonna be packed. It's gonna be packed nuts. But I just went on a, if you remember the other video where I showed Peter running backwards, I just did that. And it felt good, it felt good. It definitely makes sense that it works a part of the brain that you normally wouldn't use. Like, we're never running backwards, so your brain's going, what's he doing? And I'm sure it generates some activity in there. Maybe that'll help me remember more things, maybe be more aggressive in the poker world. I have no idea, but you know, we're walking, doing our thing. It's Raw Food City. They had like a little, I don't know what's going on here, but I definitely want to go down there and eat some of that live food. That's it looks almost abandoned, but this thing's growing. Like right there. I mean, there's purple kale and everything down there. I'm ready to, I could just like jump over there and get my mouth on that. Yeah, top of the roof garden style. It's got to be some type of public kind of thing, but I don't know what's going on with it. It looks like the party's over. Maybe the construction got a little too dusty. Like, I wouldn't eat that, really. Now that I'm thinking about it. All this construction here every day. Could you imagine the dust that's laying on those plants? I mean, I'll clean the shit out of them, but it's got to be dusty. It's got to be nasty ass. Let me show you what I've been doing. I've been running backwards. Why is your tongue in my mouth? There's a mistletoe. There's a goddamn mistletoe above you. That's why I'm shoving my tongue in your mouth. So we're walking around yesterday, Staten Island Mall. That was cute. Yeah, running backwards, feeling good. This morning I woke up, I had this giant clam. And I felt like, because last night I went to bed and I felt like I couldn't breathe again. I was like, oh man, what's going on? Come on, it's almost been a week. And this morning, I went to bed with a big thing of lemon water. And I woke up this morning and I coughed. And bam, there was a big chunk of it there. I was like, wow, like I used to wake up when I was a teenager, when I was smoking Marlboro Reds.
It is me.
Is that you?
Is it me?
No, it ain't.
Is it you?
But it's
Be
you.
us. No, could it be us?
Could it be you?
Yeah, of course it's me.
Is it you?
Man, oh man, look at this face. Now you gotta understand, when I was this age, my parents were in the middle of a divorce, and I basically was on my own
Yes, it is.
pretty much eating cold hot dogs,
Sure it is.
microwaved if I felt like it.
You.
Them stuck to the old styrofoam plate, me peeling off hot dogs from that plate. Oh my God! But this was the most craziest road trip. We went to Buffalo, New York, and I wound up crashing my car going up there and crashing going back. It was absolutely insane. The story is endless. But yeah, I mean, I was smoking away on my Marlboros and wasn't a heavy drinker, but that face though, that hot dog face. I grew up on bread and processed meats. You know, vegetables was a rare thing, but I'm so glad that I experienced that. It was great times, good times. I've been touring ever since. It's exactly how I felt. So I got rid of that, and I feel much better today. I immediately did a 4-round Wim Hof. Had a retention of 2 minutes and 20 seconds, which was fun. I've done 3 minutes before, but 2:20 I'll take because I haven't done it. Right after I Wim Hofed, I dry brushed, right? Stretching, dry brushing. And then I jump into a cold shower. And then, bam, man, I just lit up. I was on fire. I even wrote a song. I've been keeping it light. I've been keeping it heavy fruit in the beginning and then large salads at night. That's what I've been doing. I'm kind of thinking about living my life that way forever. But don't get me wrong, we constantly challenge ourselves. It's been 4 days without fapping. That's a challenge. It's only a matter of time before I get into this water thing. Especially now Vegetable Police is getting into the water thing. He's going to do 10 days. I almost want to message him and go, don't you just do 10 days. I mean, look, you're going to water fast for 10 days. I'm sure it's going to do something. But the real magic doesn't happen after 10 days. The real magic starts happening after 14 days, really. You know, like that 14 to 21. Like you want to do 21 minimum. You don't want to do 10 minimum. You know, the more research I've done, you don't want to do 10 minimum. I mean, it could be a good practice, I guess, get into it. You know, if you're going to do it, do it. You know what I'm saying, kind of thing? You know? I mean, it's not like I've done a week juice fast. And they really are meaningless. You know? You're not really... They're good, you know? You get to say, hey, I can't eat for a week. Well, that's great. But, you know, other than that, they're not really great. You got to go deep. You got to go deep. You know, you really got to put yourself to the test. And what helps me a lot is I talk to the dead. That's right. I bring them alive. So like my brother sitting right next to me, talking to me, saying, you could do this. Look at the shit I went through. You know? My grandfathers, you could do this. Look at the shit I went through. You know? You know, they all three of them died of like severe cancer. You know? A terrible way to go out. I almost wish all three of them jumped off a bridge together and parasailed into a rock. You know what I'm saying? Much better off than dying of that disease. Alright, peace, love, Raw Food City. We're still rocking.